Hey guys, happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, this week has gone by so fast for me. I don't know if it has for you, but that's kind of fitting for my topic because I wanted to hop on and share a few tips that I have on how you can be more productive in less time. So this is a constant battle and a constant learning process and journey for me, but it's something that I am on a task, on track to master. And I know for a lot of us, no matter if you're a parent or you have just a crazy full-time demanding job, whatever it is, we are all super busy and we all want to be able to get more done, but we want to be able to do it in less time because one of the most crucial things that's so important in life is that we have time to devote to the things we really care about and to the people we care most about. So if you're hopping on, my name is Kimberly Veely. Hey Wendy, thanks for getting on. Thanks guys for getting on. So my name's Kimberly Veely. I am the founder of the Beauty Fit Mom, and I am passionate about health and fitness and faith, motherhood, family, food, all kinds of stuff. But I absolutely love to encourage and empower other people, especially women and especially moms, just to live their best life and to live up to their calling and their purpose. So, how to work to be more productive, but to do so in less time. Like I said, we all want to be able to devote more time to the things that we really care about and to the people we care most about. And one of the things that I struggle with the most, maybe you can comment and let me know if you struggle with this too, is I feel like I'm constantly I have 3 balls juggling in the air, and it's I'm just trying to do all these things and I'm trying to multitask, and I feel like a chicken with my head cut off, and I'm just always kind of frazzled and scattered. Do you feel that way? So a few tips to kind of get organized, find your calm, and just get ish done. One is to have a notepad, or my phone is what's recording, but you can just open the notes section on your phone, or have a notepad or a piece of paper that you can carry around with you, and just anytime you think of something that needs to be done, write it down. One of the things that's the most helpful for me that I've discovered is doing what we call a brain dump. So I find this is especially beneficial for me before I go to bed, because I'm the kind of person that as soon as I'm exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed, I crawl into bed and I turn off the light and my mind goes into overdrive. And it's all of a sudden I think of 1,000 things, and for whatever reason, that's when my mind becomes the most creative, and I get all these ideas and brainstorms, and just stuff happens. So if you can pull out a piece of paper and just do a brain dump before bed, it might help you to sleep a lot better. But just kind of create a list of everything that you can think of that you know you need to get done, that you want to get done, ideas you have, things you need to do, I need to put this bill in the mail, or I need to call and schedule a dentist appointment, or I would like to get a blog post done, or research how to start a blog. Whatever it is that you want to do or you're thinking and you need to get done, put it on the list, because we think we're going to remember. I come up with all these crazy creative ideas, and it's I'm oh yeah, that's so awesome, that's so awesome. And I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning and I was like, oh, what was the name I had for that? I had this idea for a free group to help moms, and I had the most creative name ever. It was super catchy, and for sure people were gonna want to do it, and now I can't remember. So that happens to me all the time. So if you can just write it down or open the notes section on your phone, the little notes app, and write your notes, that helps. And then the next thing you want to do is just go through and what are the crucial things that absolutely have to be done that you can spend your time focused on. So I've shared this before, and I know a lot of you commented on it and can relate that I am planner and notebook obsessed. And I actually just this last week at Target, of course, I love Target, found this planner. Now, I have a passion planner, which I think is awesome, but it's a $50 planner, and it's so cool. It's got all these little things you can do, and to set goals and track. And guess what? Half the time I don't use it. But I actually found this planner is $10 to $15, depending on how big you want to buy it. It comes in a couple sizes. First of all, I'm obsessed with the colors because this is my team color and Beauty Fit Mom color. and gold. So I love that. But let me tell you what's really cool about this planner is that it breaks down, and I just shared this with my team because this makes it so much easier to really track what you need to do and then focus. It has 3 different sections, so it plans out the month for you, so you can go through and if you've got stuff like you're starting school on the 15th, and you can go through and kind of write things down for the month. Then it also breaks it down weekly, so you can write down, the week of Monday, October 3rd through, the 9th. And you can write down your little to-dos each day. So like say, on Thursday you have a dentist appointment. You can go through and you can kind of see from a week's perspective. And then it breaks down by the day. And this is where it gets so cool, is that it leaves the space for you to fill in what the date is. And then it has a schedule. So there's your timing. So if you have appointments, or say you work part-time and from like 8 to 12, you work those hours, you can block that out and you can schedule it in. But then it's got a list right next to it of your to-dos. So that's where your brain dump comes in. So you can, write down all the things, like all the things that you think you need to do. But then right above that is a space for your top 3 things. So this is like the key factor into where do you get more done in less time. You have to know, like, what are the 3 most crucial things that you need to do today or tomorrow that are gonna just move you forward, make life easier, make progress in life, and that's where you can kind of prioritize. So here's your whole list of things you need to do, but here's your top 3 like key things. Like these are your do or dies. It even has a section for gratitude, and then a notes section. So, I lost a thing. I just pulled that off. There's notes, a little section for tonight. So if there's things that you're like, okay, I don't want to forget to write this down, or I have this idea, there's a whole section. So I love, it's got your month, your week, your days. And there's a quote that I just heard, actually it was in a video I was watching from Jim Rohn. If you're not familiar with Jim Rohn, he is a personal development kind of leadership expert. He's passed away now, but you can find his videos, you can find his books. He's got tons of books, and he's amazing. Talk about if you want to change your life and move it in a positive direction, just start listening. Pull up Jim Rohn on YouTube every day and listen to him and just watch what happens in the next week. Anyways, he had a quote, and this is what really, really got me like thinking about, I've got to get a handle on being organized and productive instead of being like really reactive of like what life throws my way, because then I feel stressed, I feel scattered, I'm unproductive, and I'm stressed, and then the people I take it out on are the ones I love most, like my husband and my kids, because I'm scatterbrained. But he said, you don't start your year until you've planned out your year. You don't start your month until you've planned your month. Don't start your week till you've planned your week, and you don't start your day until you've planned your day. So that's exactly what this means, is if you go into your day with like no plan, like, yeah, you have to show up for work, you're gonna eat, you have to go to the bathroom, you have your basics, but you have no real plan or agenda, you're gonna be stressed. You are not only going to not get ahead in life, but you're probably going to start to backslide, because now you're in like defense. You're just in like reactive mode. I picture like, do you like this dance? I picture like like a soccer goalie or something, and he's just kind of waiting for the ball to come, and like, which direction is the kick going to come to dive out for it, instead of being on the offense and being like, this is our plan. This is, what do you call that in soccer? Adam, are you on here? And like football, when you have your thing, what is that? Like, kind of mom brain. I can't think of the word right now. Hey Trina, thank you. Oh, Adam, you just hopped on. Babe, what's it called in like soccer and football when you have like a play, like they draw their plays out? You know what I mean? Anyways, you guys know what I mean. You have to be in the offense. You have to have a plan. You have to have like a schedule and a drill, and like, this is what's happening today. This is what's happening this week. This is how I want our month to go. Life happens. Things may fall off time. A set play. Thank you. Thank you, my love. That's what I need him for. I'm the scattered, crazy one, and he's like the smart, cool, calm, collected one, and he just like goes, come on, babe, and he helps guide me with all my crazy ideas. Thank you, love. Okay, So if you want to be more productive, but you want to have more time to just like sit back and relax, you want to get more done, you want your life to move forward, you want to be able to put savings in your, into your bank account and pay off debt, and you want to take vacations, and you want to be able to like take time off to just like be with your family and be present and disconnect, you have to be planning your time out. Otherwise, you're just always going to be in defense mode, reacting and blocking at the things life throws at you. You'll be so much more relaxed and you'll be so much more productive when you start planning. So, like I said, do your brain dump, write down the things you have to do, but then prioritize, because we start doing all these tasks and then we're not getting the truly important things done. We're spending a lot of time, we're spending big time on little things that don't matter instead of a little bit of time on the big things that move us so much further ahead, if that makes sense. And I know, like, for me, I think I just spit. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. This is live video. For me, I'm a very creative person and I have this creative mind. So I'm not a super analytical, like, task-oriented person. I'm a type A perfectionist, but with a creative mindset. So I just like, I start doing something and then I get an idea and it's like squirrel, and I move on to the next, and I'm like, hold on, let me do this before I forget. And so I leave a lot of things unfinished. But when you can do this, you can just go through so much more quickly and like check off the things that are really important, and then you have time to do the fun stuff. Then you have time to like sit back and just kick back and watch TV and hang out with your family or go out for a hike or whatever it is you want to do. So I hope that is really helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Cool thing is when it's live, we can chat right now. Even if it's not live, you can comment and I can answer back as soon as you can. And if you guys wouldn't mind, if you found this to be helpful and you want to just save it to reference back to later, you can hit share and then share it with your friends, and that's always so appreciated. Hey Kathy and Haley, thanks for getting on. Friend, I miss you. Haley is my long lost best friend. She moved away and I never get to see her anymore. So anyways guys, so like I said, I got this planner at Target for like 10 bucks versus the planner I bought at the beginning of the year that was $50. And I just got it a week ago and I've already been so much more productive this week by just the way it breaks it down. So find what works for you, because everybody's different. Some people are really great at putting notes in their phone or like storing things in their phone, but I know for me, I'm not going to go check it because I'll open my phone and then I'll get a notification that someone commented on a post on Facebook, and there goes my squirrel moment. And instead of going into my little to-do list on my phone, I'm suddenly wasting 20 minutes on Facebook. So this works for me, but if your phone or a tablet or whatever works better for you, find what works for you and then stick to it. Consistency is really key. The more you can turn something into a habit, the better, the more success you'll have. Don't just do it for like 2 days and then fall off. Like, commit to doing it. So I hope that helps you guys. I'm gonna read Christine's. I'm reading Christine's comment really fast. Hold on. I plan to give up. Christine, I haven't heard of the bullet journal. That's interesting though. Where can you, is there a link for it? Because if you want to share it here on, in the comments, I would love to check it out. It's really cool. So, yeah, here's one of the things. Here's something that's crucial too. Time is the only thing we can never get back, that you can never undo, is how we spend our time. Time is a gift. I mean, time is just a blessing from God. We know how fast our lives go. We know we live so fast-paced. Okay, I'll look it up on Pinterest. Thank you, Christine. We live so fast-paced that it's like, are we really living or are we doing? It's like, you know, that saying, we've turned from human beings to human doings, because it's like we just do, but are we really doing things that are productive? Are we doing things that add value? Are we doing things that serve other people and that touch other people's lives and that really make a difference? Or are we just like caught up in the rat race and just like going and doing, but for no real reason or for no real purpose, nothing that's going to move us forward and create that sense of fulfillment? So it's something too that's been really kind of placed on my heart, is like, how am I spending my time? We think of stewardship and we think of like, are we good stewards of our money and stuff? Now, money can be made and lost, but time you can never get back. So how are you being as a steward of your time? Are you using it to move your life forward and to live to not only your fullest, but to add value to other people's lives and to serve them? That's where I feel really convicted. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. I hope you guys, like I said, I hope that it was helpful to you. Something that I want to keep developing, and I am working on a group, so stay tuned. You can comment below. I'm working on a free group for, it's called The Happiness Project. There's actually a book that goes along with it, but I'm excited to offer that as, just something, because I do a lot of health and fitness, and so we tend to want to work on our outward appearance a lot, but our emotional and mental well-being is like even more important, because you can work out and try to eat healthy, but if you are struggling inside, I see it over and over again with people, they don't hit their weight loss goals and they think, why am I struggling? And it's like, everything in life comes down really to our minds and what's going on in here. So I'm really excited about the Happiness Project. If it's something that you're interested in, please comment below and feel free to invite people to it. We're starting it in 2 weeks. I have to double check. What's the date? It's not this coming Monday, but the next. I believe it's the 17th. So, okay guys, that's it. I hear little Landon's awake and it's lunchtime. So you have a fantastic day. Happy Thursday. I'll talk to you later. And like I said, please feel free to share this and then comment below if you want more information on being organized and setting goals and you're interested in the Happiness Project. All right, bye guys.